Steve, we had one of our chaps fighting for the British title at the weekend in Liam Taylor, and 4 seconds away from it, mate.
Yeah, so unlucky, you know. Gutted for Liam and obviously for VIP as well, because it looked like we had another British champion and he was in front with the cards. 4 seconds to go, round 4, stopped because of the cut. Technical draw. 4 seconds later they carry it on, goes into the next round and stopped. It's
count back on the scorecard.
Yeah, it goes to the scorecards and Liam's won 10-9, 10-8, 10-9. Obviously the fourth round wasn't scored, but if anything, maybe a 10-10 or something like that, because it was a good round. But I had Liam clearly winning that one as well. But such is life, you know. Hopefully the board will do the right thing, reinstate him as the mandatory, and it'll have to happen again. And you know, the experience and the confidence he can take from that fight puts him in good stead for the return match. So let's hope that happens. Yeah.
Then Saturday we have the start of a mad 8 days for us. We have 4 shows. First one in Bolton with a packed night, 11 fights on the card.
Yeah, it is. It's funny how it's worked out. I mean, this one we call it local bragging rights. 2 great top of the bills, Kane Gardner v Bilal and James Moorcroft v Andy Kremlin. I mean, that's what the show was based around, and been let down by the 2 opponents there, and it's just how it is, you know. You look at Frank Warren's card last week; he was a great card. 6 great, evenly matched title fights, all stood up. Yeah. You know, we went through. He's never heard of that. I've had 2 with local kids, and both fell out. But that's boxing for you, isn't it? It's just a very, very difficult sport to work with. But we've done the best as we can. We got Kane Gardner fighting Jordan Ellison, who always comes and fights really well and had some upsets on our card, so that's a good fight.
He's another one of our bogeymen. Most of his success has been on our shows recently. So we don't get mixed up, should we start at the top on our list then here with bout 1, eh?
Whatever way you want to go.
We'll do it that way, because this is a girl we've not seen before. She's making a debut. One of Frank Duffy's ladies, Emily Carlin.
Yeah, he's asked me to do him a favour. She didn't get through for her fight the other week, medically wise, and she's cleared for this. So he said, can we slip her on? So she starts the show off at 7 o'clock on Saturday night. I'm the same as you, know nothing about her. Yeah.
The girl who she's fighting though is the girl that Rihanna Dixon made a debut against.
I believe so, and she was tough, wasn't she?
She was good. She looked like Norris Johnson.
Yeah.
And with that blonde hair of hers. And then we got this kid. I like this kid, you know, Connor Ward. I filmed him fighting on a Pat Barrett show. He's one of Pat's lads. Yeah. Exciting, short, stocky, little ginger haired.
Yeah, and that Lee Alec can fight a little bit. You know, he's got a shocking record, but you know what I mean. He's just fought good kids, hasn't he? You know what I mean. That Lee Alec always comes in as a go.
On one of Pat's shows against Dan Booth, who is another exciting fighter, and gave him loads of trouble, as he's done with. I mean, he's been on our shows. Nathan Bennett, Jake James, Kane Gardner got the stoppage on him, didn't he? Yeah. Matty Fagan.
He comes and puts a performance in. So it's not an easy fight for Connor. Again, we've done Pat a favour. He couldn't fight on their show last week for medical reasons, little cut, but it's all cleared up and he's on this one. And Lee Allen's coming all the way. He's got a 6-hour drive back, so that's one of the reasons he's got to be on early. Otherwise, I'd have kept him later because he's exciting and sells some tickets, but that's just the way it goes, isn't it?
Yeah, Southpaw stance seems to give quite a few people a bit of trouble, doesn't it? Then we've got the exciting Jack Daniel from Leeds.
Yeah, it's his last 4-rounder. Got an Wagner who are always tough. Shows you well for him, so that'll be a nice end of the season to Jack.
Jack is a guy that when you look at him, he doesn't fight the way you think he'd fight, would you?
No. Considering he was a top amateur, he's developing a good pro style, hasn't he? Yeah, it's exciting to watch. Yeah.
And then we've got the return of Mr. Jack Flatley, looking to get back to winning ways after losing his English title to Harry Scarf.
That's right, yeah, and he's fighting a local kid in Sam Amidi, so Sam will be coming to have a go. So
our bragging rights come in, isn't it?
Yeah, perfect fight for Jack, yeah.
And then this is another one that's been added, Chris Blaney against Craig McCarthy. This is for the All Irish title, is it?
It's a Celtic or Celtic Irish title. To be honest with you, again, it's something that Ricky Hatton's put together. This asked if we can put it on our show, so Rick's done that. So we have got a title fight. Forgot about that one. So the title fight there. So look forward to that one. And straight after our own VIP girl, the dynamite, Rhiannon Dixon. They are. I'm having so many calls. Funny enough, last week's show, a guy had asked me to come sparring with her, and then I gave her Lee Blundell's number. He went, "Oh, I watched her fight on the YouTube." He said, "I'm not bringing my girl over to spar with her." So
she looks like she could be special, doesn't she?
Yeah. The way the ladies move, you know, by the end of next year she could be fighting titles. It's madness.
The girl she's got, I can't even pronounce, Boljanga Libalitsky or something. Very experienced girl, 43 fights, only been stopped twice. And the two girls to do that are both British girls in Chantal Cameron and Natasha Jonas.
Right.
So maybe she could elevate herself into that bracket. That would be a massive
the way she's
statement.
rolling at the moment, I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I never thought I'd say it, but I'm really looking forward to a woman's fight.
No, she is. She's very exciting. In fact, John Evans was talking about her and said, like, you know, said even him, you know, I'm not a massive fan of female boxing, but he gets juices flowing. Then we got Jake Barton, the kid from Southport. I think he debuted for VIP last time out, but it was his third fight.
Ex-kickboxer, brings a crowd with him, looking forward to him,
Noisy crowd. Hellsby Port, they made right racket, didn't they? Against, this is the kid who's, last time we seen him was on our show against Diego Costa. Diego had that fantastic. He'd only been shot once, and it was Diego who did it, wasn't it?
Fancied the job, didn't he?
He did. And then we got the return of Akeem Fiaz.
Do you know what? It seems ages since he fought. I mean, he had to pull out last time because of an eye injury, but probably because we rate him so highly and he's exciting that you miss him, don't you? And so it's nice to have him back and get into winning ways by the end of the year.
Hasn't he been over in America with Cal Frampton?
Yeah, I seen Nigel yesterday and I said, you've had him sparring good kids over there in America, and he's told me he's been doing okay. So Jamie Spate's the perfect opponent for him, isn't he? Because Jamie knows his way around the ring.
And then again, another kid who's becoming to be a very exciting fighter in Bradbury.
Bradbury.
With a kid who comes to fight as well.
I mean, we're bringing Brad on and he's coming along really nicely. This is another good test and learning fight for him. So he's up on the bill here because it's Man United v Man City the same night, and these fans want to watch the game first and come. So I'm expecting a bit of noise to support Brad as well.
The fight you spoke about before, James Moorcroft. We're not sure who he's got. He was originally.
Just waiting for the name to be confirmed on me. We've had a few ins and out with this one. I really feel sorry for James because he should have been an English eliminator. It's not going to be now, but we're going to get him a good little test for him to learn from. But we've hopefully got some good news for him. We can't talk about it now at next week board meeting. Hoping something's going to be agreed, and he'll be fighting again early in January. Well, in January. So let's hope that all comes through. Kane, we mentioned with Jordan Ellison's a good fight. So it's not a bad show. I'm not saying it's the greatest, but sometimes these sort of shows turn into really good shows, don't they? So let's hope it's the case on that one. There's certainly some fights I'm looking forward to, and people that I'm looking to watch, like Rhiannon and Akib.
Then the day afterwards in Liverpool, we have the Scouse Jolly boys.
We've got the Scouse Jolly boys, just 3 fights on that one. So we've got Nathan Bannett, he's coming back in the 6th rounder after his first and only loss. And then...
but listen, that was it was a great fight, wasn't it? Ben Fields, because they ended up being elevated to top of the bill.
I thought he'd won that fight, but he's probably one we can do for something again next year. I know Nathan wants a rematch anyway, so...
Said he'll go anywhere for it.
Ben doesn't turn fights down, so hopefully we can do something with that. And then we've got
James Farrell. We're not sure who he's got, but
James Farrell's fighting.
Good performance last time out.
Yeah, and his next fight hopefully is going to be for the central area with Damien Chambers. So,
have you spoke to Max?
Yeah. He's nearly done. He's 99% done that, and hopefully we'll be able to announce it soon. And I don't know if it's thanks to you or Twitter for that one, but that one's done. And then we got another exciting cruiserweight, Nathan Quartles.
You know, but the kid you've got is a Lithuanian kid based out of Hull.
Yeah.
He's only had one fight. He's won it against a kid.
Kid who was 12-0, yeah.
So we're not picking easy fights.
There's only 3 fights on it, so you got to have some good ones, haven't you? So that's again another test for Nathan. But you know, he's coming through the right way. Hopefully, everything will go good on Sunday for him, and then again we move on into the new year and
we'll do that next week about
Jay Farrell,
yeah, because we've got another show in Liverpool, haven't we? And then
the Scouse Jolly boys, yeah. So it's a busy one. Let's get this weekend out of the way. Maybe do a little review on this, and then we'll talk about the next shows.
All right, Steve. Nice one, mate.
See you soon.
Thanks. Bye.
For all boxing info, news, and latest interviews, amateur and pro across the north, click and subscribe. VIP Boxing Promotions. Also, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook.